And moving on now, many companies are offering services to protect you from identity theft, but there are plenty of things that you can do for free that work just as well. And here to walk us through it is Glenn Lloyd from Consumer Protection. Good morning, Glenn.
Good morning to you.
Thanks for being here. I was just talking to you about people I know who have spent money to try to protect themselves because they've been scared into it. But you're saying do it yourself. What do you have to do?
Well, let's look at what the Consumer Federation of America says. They studied 16 services that you pay for, and you pay plenty, and found them confusing, unclear, and ambiguous. That's 16 companies. They said that you don't always get, consumers don't always get what they think they're going to get. And they said there are plenty of things you can do for free. And they list a number of them. Guard your Social Security number. Keep things locked up and shred all that stuff that comes to your house. And stop pre-screened credit and insurance mailings.
How do you do that? Now, that number 4 was one that stood out to me when I looked at this list before we started. How do you stop that?
Well, when somebody asks you for information, for example, I was on Facebook the other day, and they ask you, you know, what the date of your birth is. They ask you questions, and then they, you know, if you tell them not to do it, then your date of birth is on Facebook, along with a lot of other information. So you don't give out that private information, and people don't think. We're so used to giving our date of birth and Social Security number that sometimes we can't stop, and,
so now,
and we should.
You're talking to probably hundreds of people out there who've done the birthday on Facebook thing. Should we take that off, or is just the birthday not going to hurt us?
Well, don't give every number, you know. Maybe don't give the year. If you get as old as I am, you don't want to give the year anyway.
I know, we all like to lie about that. Anyway, that'll help. Okay, so let's move on that list.
And other things, you know, check your credit reports and pay attention to debt collectors. When you get debt collectors on you, you know that someone probably has stolen your identity. And the Consumer Federation kind of defines what an identity theft service should be if you feel that you have to buy one. They should be disclosing their exact services and costs, and they should be monitoring public and private databases. And maybe this is the most important one. Provide actual assistance, not just advice. If you get into trouble, you need help, and not just advice. So, you know, you can get that help and advice if you contact the Office of Privacy Protection at the Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection, and that's for free. You can contact us, and we'll tell you how to prevent identity theft and that's for free, and we will help you. If somebody steals your identity, you have a friend at the Wisconsin Office of Privacy Protection. Call us up. We'll tell you what to do. Sometimes we'll even hold your hand.
All right. Thank you, Glenn.
You're welcome.
People need it out there. Appreciate it. All right, back to you guys.